The legendary Pocono Raceway was witness of the brilliant performance of Scott Dixon, who achieved the crown of the Pocono Indycar 400 fueled by Sunoco. He shared podium with his team partners Dario Franchitti, that still hasn't become winner, and Charlie Kimball, who runs with the Novo Nordisk Chip Ganassi Racing, the satellite team of Ganassi that perform a party to its top. The Chip Ganassi Racing favor again the honey of victory and in form of a triplet in this spectacular circuit of 3.5 miles. Now it's 90 the times that this team has achieved success in the ISOT IndyCar Series. With this triumph, they are now 30 the victories that accumulates a New Zealander pilot, who didn't win in the fastest category of the world since last year in Mid-Ohio. It was an accidental race from the beginning. James Hinchcliffe of the Andretti Autosport came out third, but when rehind the first curve lost control, crashing into the wall. Andretti came out first and dominated the first part of the race, escorted closely by Tony Kanaan of the KV Racing Technology. But an excessive consumption of fuel made him economize in the end of the race, moment that took the present winner of the Indy 500, although his adventure ended in failure, as when passing Dixon he broke the frontal wing that forced him to make a new stop in boxes. Dixon, Kimball and Franchitti, the three pilots of the Chip Ganassi Racing, took the privilege of prolonging the last stop in boxes thanks to the low consumption of their Honda engines, what allowed them to accelerate deep in the last part of the proof. This supposes a very special victory for Honda. As for the victory of Dixon, the magic barrier of the 200 in the ISOT IndyCar Series is broken. Willpower of the Pennacycler Racing passed fourth under the checkered flag, and Joseph Newgarden of the Sarah Fisher Hartmann Racing completed the race top 5, pulled closely by the French Simon Pagenotte of the Smith Peterson Hamilton HP Motorsports. Marco Andretti, that in a starting point flew to the highest point of the box, turned into the big loser of the journey. On his side, Helio Castroneves of the Pennacycler Racing came in 8th. He made another race with no remarkable moments, but that for the time allows him to continue leading the general provisional classification. It wasn't a great weekend for the Latin American. Ernesto José Viso of the Andretti Autosport had to abandon, while Sebastián Saavedra, with what seems a permanent bad luck, broke the accelerator in the previous lap and couldn't even take the exit. The next date of the season will take us to Canada for running 2 exciting races in the famous urban circuit of Toronto, the days 13th and 14th of July.